Hey, it's Tim, one of the hosts of the Watchers on the Couch podcast, and in this video, we're gonna slow down the preview trailer for House of the Dragon Episode 9, The Green Council. But we aren't gonna do any book spoilers. I haven't read Fire and Blood, and a lot of other folks haven't, so I like to keep this as book spoiler free for our community as I can, for those that don't want to be spoiled, outside of what we can glean from this trailer, of course. But enough preamble, let's get into it. So as we begin, we open up on the throne room. It's dark, the Iron Throne is empty, and then we go to the small council room, which looks like it has curtains now. It's very nice. Alicent is sitting at the head of the table, while Otto and Crispin are on either side, and Otto informs us that the king is dead. Spoiler alert. We see a Kingsguard arm polishing a blade. This is probably Criston Cole. We see Alicent in her chambers telling someone, "He told me he wished for Aegon to be king." So, oh no, it's just a big misunderstanding. Everything will be fine, right? We see a person in a hood. Looks like there's a lot of shots of people in hoods in these trailers. There's throngs of people in the street, presumably walking to the Red Keep. We have Otto standing in front of the throne. People are bending the knee, and we have Otto talking in the small council chambers here. "The door remains shut until we finish our business." Very, very sinister sounding. Aemond is looking at his brother Aegon, who is wearing the crown here. It's a little out of focus, and you're supposed to pay attention to Aegon, but if you slow it down, you can clearly see him sitting there wearing the crown. We see a big shot of King's Landing. I don't know if I've ever seen a shot of King's Landing this wide and this large in scope. We have Otto talking to some dude here. If I had to guess, this is the guy that informed Alicent about the incident in Aegon's chambers. But Otto was telling him, "None can know who you are or what you seek," as that dude strolls down the hallway. It looks like Rhaenys here can't get out of her room. Uh-oh. Fires start that way. We see people getting locked up by the guards. Looks like the girl that was reporting to White Worm last episode is one of these. We're in the small council chambers. We have a frustrated Alicent here saying, "What of Rhaenyra?" We see a Kingsguard in the street with what looks to be a woman in a hoodie. It's another hoodie count. I'm not sure what's happening here in this scene. If this is a dude jumping or falling, if that's even a dude. Is that a dragon sweeping? I don't know what this shot is. We see creepy-ass Larry Strong here talking to Alicent. "I found out something you should know." We've got a little white-haired kid here. This might be Aegon III, making it seem like he's in danger. And it's Game of Thrones, man. It's a bad place to be a little kid. Oh, well, the first rule of Ye Olde Fight Club is we don't talk about whatever's going on in this scene, because it's probably not important to the story. Oh, Aemond in a dark hoodie. Criston Cole and Sir Harold have drawn steel against each other in the small council. Well, wait a minute. Oh, whoa. We got a dead guy. They tried to slip in a dead guy on us like we're not going to fucking know. We have a dead member of the small council right here. Oh, you're trying to be sneaky. Oh, there's fighting in the street. Dee-da-dee-da-dee. Alicent getting yelled at in the small council. That's the dead guy. This is seizure. This is treason at the least. And then these are all the Kingsguard or whatever, drawing swords and saluting for the new king. We've got two guys here that look like twins. I think we saw one of them just fighting in the street. I don't know who they are. Horses, flags, yay, trumpets. The trumpets! Mambo number 5. We've got Aegon booking it before getting tackled by one of those twins. We've got people gathering for the coronation, I guess. We get this shot of Otto Hightower looking very Otto-y. And the crown is being placed on a pillow for the coronation. Is that a green pillow? I can't tell. I don't know how accurate the colors of my monitor are. Could be green, could be gray. If it's a green pillow, it's a very nice touch. And then we hear the whispered voice as this crown is being placed. The captioning says this is Rhaenys. "Have you never imagined yourself on the Iron Throne?" And that's it, man. So what can we take away from this episode when we put these pieces together? I think one thing that's important to note here is that this episode appears to take place entirely in King's Landing. And we don't see Daemon or Rhaenyra or the Strong Boys in any of this. This is all the Greens. We're obviously going to have the coronation of Aegon, probably at the end of the episode. We see him on the throne with the crown. I expect that's going to be near the end of the episode, and the rest of this is essentially the coup. And the trailer gives away that this is a coup. There's a lot of small council shots in here. The episode is called The Green Council. Alicent's asking about Rhaenyra. Otto is saying sinisterly that the doors stay shut until matters are done. The Lord on the small council, I forget his name, who is all, this is treason, at least towards the end of this trailer, is dead behind Sir Crispin as he draws his sword on Sir Harold. So the Greens appear to be removing any support for Rhaenyra from King's Landing here. We see people getting locked up, like that handmaid that was reporting the White Worm last episode. And then Otto, it seems at face value from this trailer, is sending someone to assassinate someone, and Rhaenys can't open her chamber door. But I think that's pretty much it. It's the second to last episode of the season, and historically with Game of Thrones, that's where all the real crazy shit happens. So we'll see if that rings true with this. Major deaths for this episode. That council member for sure, but I don't know if he's that major. I can't even remember his name. I don't think we're going to be lucky enough to see Harold kill Cole, and Cole's mere existence does kind of ruin my enjoyment of this show because he's such a piece of shit. It's not even a character you love to hate, like Cersei Lannister. He's just can we fucking kill him off already, please? Like Joffrey was. And I don't want next season to just be me sitting around waiting for Cole to be killed, because I feel like I'm just going to be disappointed when he lasts for fucking 4 seasons. But instead, I think we'll see Cole kill Sir Harold, which sucks because Graham McTavish is awesome. But he does also play a character in the Witcher series, so it makes sense that he's on borrowed time in this show. I think the big question is, will Raynus die? It's unclear why she's still in King's Landing, but I think they'll definitely make a move on her since she didn't contest Luke inheriting Driftmark. But that was also because she wasn't expecting Viserys to show up this past episode in the hearings. They could kill her, but I think she's a dragon rider, right? So if her dragon's around, then maybe it comes to her rescue. I don't know. Maybe that's the scene that I couldn't make out. Maybe that is a dragon or something. But I definitely expect this episode's probably just the coup to get Aegon on the throne, and they're doing it before Rhaenyra can get there since we don't see her at all in this trailer. We might see them at the very end in Dragonstone, finding out that all this shit went down, and then we get the declaration of war. But we'll find out next Sunday. And hey, if you enjoyed this video and you want more content from the Watchers on the Couch, consider hitting that subscribe button. Our podcast episode, where we will be recapping and reviewing this week's episode, The Lord of the Tides, will be out on Wednesday. So look for that here on YouTube or wherever you get your podcasts, and we will talk to you next time.